Hello, and welcome to the channel. My name is Tyrabell, and we're about to get into this pick a card reading. I have 4 piles for you. I want to warn, if you're commenting in the chat live with me, it is delayed. I can already tell it's going to be real delayed. So there's that warning for you. Again, I'm Tyrabell. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Check me out. Check out all the information down in the description. Leave a tip if you're enjoying your time here. Also, I do offer donation-based readings in between piles. And so, as always, I like to give a little disclaimer that readings are for confirmation of what your intuition is already telling you. So if you hear something that you don't resonate with, please discard. And always think for yourself. Always follow your intuition above all else. Pile 1 is the Fool. Oh, I almost said what card it is. Sorry. Pile 1 is the Thought deck. Pile 2 is Modern Witch Tarot. Pile 3 is The Nightmare Before Christmas. Pile 4, you are the Vision Quest deck. So pause this video if you need a little bit more time. Remember that readings are not for answers. Always rely on yourself above all else. And let's get started. Let's get into it. Oh wait, let me get set up. Hello, Pile 1, and thank you for being here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. It just helps our channel get suggested to more people. So share this video if you think it could be helpful for someone else during this new moon, but always know that my readings are timeless. Thank you for being here again. Make sure you check me out after the reading is over. So the song that's playing right now is Deeper Than Love. The song before this, 2 songs before this, one of them was Walking on the Moon, and the other one was Time and Affection by, I think it's, let's see who sings it. Time and Affection by Rema. So, and I didn't want to say it, but Spirit's like, no, go ahead, sis, spread the good news, spread the good cheer. Sorry. So we have this 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is about communication. We do have the Sagittarius symbol there. This is a Sag new moon, and the Mercury card. I think that we're about to have a Mercury retrograde, if not already, a Mercury microwave. So right now is a good time to communicate. If you were contemplating on taking action, communicating, traveling, it's actually a good time to set some intentions around that. So make sure you're opening up and being very communicative at this time using your throat chakra. And as I'm saying that, I'm seeing like a really shiny blue light shining from someone's throat chakra. So speak up. Let it be known what you want just to the universe simply, and that will ripple out into your daily life. So writing down some affirmations, writing down some predictions for yourself, and then walking in it. Set the tone, I want to say. Also, someone is thinking about you heavily, heavily, heavily. I want to say there's a past person and there's a different person. And the different person, the other person, has intense sexual desires for you. So I want to say this person's going to be making their feelings known. Also, with this past person, I think don't get caught up in any lingering past energies with this swiftness. I think the more that you communicate with the divine, with your God, with your spirit guides, you are going to feel that push forward out of any stagnation or limiting beliefs, feeling sorry for yourself, anything like that. So I'm hearing I want it, I got it. So there is this King of Pentacles that is watching you very closely. They are wanting deep intimacy with you. They're very, I almost said frenzy, but physical, frisky person. They're a handsy person. They need their hands on you. Whereas this past person is definitely watching and admiring, but still coming from that really sorry for themselves place. So don't join them. Don't join them. Really think about moving forward, especially into better times at this time, and know that it will happen quickly and maybe more quickly than you're expecting. So whatever you want to happen in this scenario, make sure you are communicating that. We have the Six of Wands. This is the victory card. So I want to say something is going in your favor at this time where you're going to feel like people admire you, or people are celebrating you, or seeing your value. You've brought some sort of good karma into the space that you're in or the people that you're around. And so you're being rewarded for this. And Spirit's like, don't let up. We want you to take more action. There's more rewards on the way. There's more karmic justice here for you. And this includes relationship. So if there is something you need to communicate to someone, I want to say do it. And it is important that you are seen with clarity. So if there's anyone from the past that sees you in a way where they feel sorry for themselves or they operate out of doubt, it's time to really see that circumstance clearly and move forward, take action, and know that you will be victorious. So don't let anyone dim your fire at this time. So if you're being put on any pedestals at this time, it's deserved. Don't let it go to your head, stay grounded, but allow yourself to have what you need and want. And you're extremely attractive at this time. I want to remind you, very lucky. So try your luck, especially in love, in relationships. So we have the Fool. There is some sort of new phase beginning for you. Obviously, we're about to begin a new year. So I want to say it's time to think more optimistically about whatever you've learned thus far, while also surrendering any baggage. You can't take it with you into this new phase. So be a fool, be lighthearted, be charismatic, be childlike. And I want to say take your time as well. Be gentle. So some people think like being childlike means being careless, and children aren't necessarily careless. They're just learning their limits, and that innocence is important. They're actually very gentle and genuine. So rise into your Christ consciousness, which just means like be optimistic, think positively. Don't let anything hold you back, dim your light. Don't let Satan it out. I'm gonna let it shine type beat for my Christians out there. So sorry. This Sag energy, I'm a Sag moon, so I feel very fiery right now. So again, with this earth energy, there's a lot of earth energy. There's some earth sign that's watching you. This could be a Taurus. The person from the past has like water placements. The earth energy that's surrounding you right now is always that reminder that good things take time, and it's okay to be in service to whatever you're creating in your life for a greater good and to others, but to really prioritize your own mental nurture into your own mental self-care, mental protection. You know what I mean? Protect your mind at this time. Again, leaning into that innocence, that Christ consciousness, and be diligent with yourself, even internally, and that will reflect in what you're creating or learning at this time. And I want to say, don't be delusional about your gifts. Share them willingly. Don't try to maybe refine them to the point of extinction. I want to say, don't set such a crazy expectation that you miss the nuance, I guess. So it applies that if it applies. I think whatever you're creating is very naturally fulfilling. So let it be what it is. And don't try to force anything. Really surrender to God at this time. And know that you are already in perfect alignment. Perfect timing is working in your favor. So just be genuine. And, it's okay to be a chill person, I want to say. I hope that this resonates for whoever it's meant to reach. Let's get your oracle. So I'm telling you, all these songs that are playing are very lovey-dovey. The song that's playing is Do You Wrong by who is this? Levin Kali and Sid, featuring Sid. So check it out. And I can't read your mind bad as I want to. So I think there are people that really want to know what's going on in your world or what you have to say. I want to say that you're fulfilling yourself right now and maybe studying yourself and your past circumstances right now. Making really good investments in yourself that are bringing you towards some sort of new beginning. Yes, someone wants quality time with you. And I'm hearing don't rush. Don't rush. This person might want to, but don't rush. Take it slow. Enjoy the process. It's don't go to extremes, don't rush, and then also don't scare yourself out of it, right? Stay centered. All right, I feel like I hit all the points. These cards are just affirming what we've mostly already said. And yes, this new moon is a great time to, I want to say, communicate what your needs are, your love language, so people can respond to that. And you don't have to communicate that verbally always. It can be in nuanced ways. So we have trust. So maybe you were feeling a little bit, even though this message came out super clear, it's maybe you were feeling a little doubtful. Again, because I think that there's past memories or past people kind of thinking about you. So don't give in. Trust. It says, I am safe. I am secure. In love I trust. My faith endures. Literally, the song is Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. Kendrick Lamar. So I'm telling you, don't let anybody kill your vibe right now. It's time to trust. Do not give up. Do not give up. So we have spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in a significant relationship with, listening and talking to each other. So if there is an earth sign, King of Pentacles, someone who's got their shit together materially, or looks good aesthetically even. Sometimes they look very comfy, cozy. Nurturers, I want to say. So I want to say someone wants to nurture you. They want to spend some quality time. And if it's not this far, if it's not romantic, this could be just spending quality time within connection to others and relation to others. So we have throat chakra, a belief I'm negatively holding on to. So it means the throat chakra is in connection to expression. So self-expression, creativity, honesty, communication, the arts, singing, writing, listening, can have to do with indecision, sound vibration, speaking truth, gossip, loudness, or hypothyroidism. So I want to say someone's working on their throat chakra. I did say that at the beginning of the reading. So comment down below a blue heart for healing the throat chakra or the thyroid, speaking honestly, getting that truth out there. Then we have the threshold. I'm telling you, some of you are being celebrated by a community. You might be having some sort of publicity around you, exposure, celebration, victory. So you're on this threshold to change, and Spirit is like, continue moving forward, hop over the threshold, have confidence in yourself, trust your intuition, trust your inner knowing. I want to say it is okay to be in service of others and to be present with others. So if this has to do with romance, be present. If this has to do with what you do for work or whatever you're being celebrated or having victory in, make sure you're just being present and have faith. I want to say, don't give up. Don't give up. It's about to get better. So pause this video if you need more time, but think of a question, any question that you feel is still lingering. And the answer is yes. It landed on the Two of Cups, the Lovers. And I would show this card, but, I guess I can. This woman's nude, and she's being painted by this man, but she has gashes all over her body and blood. So I want to say, if you've dealt with really toxic, tumultuous, heavy relationships, especially within the romantic sense, it's time to be seen with loving eyes. Pile 1. Okay. I hope that this answered your question. The answer was yes. And keep healing that throat chakra. Keep speaking up about what you do and don't want. I want to say get creative. It's okay to be careful. I want to say thoughtful. So whatever cycle you're completing at this time is going to be enjoyable. Pile 1. So enjoy it and take action on whatever needs your time, attention, energy, affection. Let's move on to pile 2. That reading was I just know it was spot on because of all the synchronicities. So good. Cool. I'm telling you, all these songs are wild. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going. Wow. Oh, okay. Deck, I didn't ask for your input, but I guess you're gonna tell me. Okay, let's get this one going because it's ready. Hello, pile 2. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you chose pile 2, please comment down a purple heart. The song that's playing is Purple Rain. He says, I didn't mean to cause you any trouble, and I didn't mean to cause you any pain. If this is resonating off the bat, you're here for you picked the right reading. I almost said right reason. So we're going to get into this message. I was already hearing a lot off the bat. You chose the Modern Witch Tarot. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, here we go. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. There is some sort of karmic shift happening at this time. And whatever circumstance that may be lingering or you might be moving on from at this time has to do with some sort of competition, stress, or really competitive situation. And when we're navigating energies like that, it can feel really burdening, I want to say. So if this circumstance has forced you to choose yourself, that's important. And continue to, I want to say, take good care of yourself, make time to be social as well. So you might be feeling a little like down, emotional, or this is some energy that you're moving out of. And just know that this is a part of some sort of karmic cycle and things are changing. So how you can assist the change is, I want to say, be social and be confident when you're in social settings. Especially how he begins this song. I didn't mean to cause you any trouble and I didn't mean to cause you any pain. So if there was some sort of like, I heard instigating, if you participated or someone else was participating, self-forgiveness work is also important. Don't compare yourselves to others at this time. I want to say reminding your body and your soul, your spirit, that you are safe. And being confident when you are out and about is really important. Do not compete or compare. Otherwise, you're going to be giving into that stress-inducing energy, I guess. So I want to say embrace change, pal too. So you're moving on into better times. This is the 6 of Swords. This is about like really turning your back on a circumstance, and you can see on the other side, on the horizon, that it's going to be better. And you might be in the middle of that change, but you're like certain that the other side is got the goods. It's more comfortable over there. So don't procrastinate on anything at this time. If it means you need to pursue something different, make different choices, changes, respect yourself, and know that it's okay to leave when something isn't feeding you or growing you. So, or if it's toxic or competitive. Don't procrastinate. I want to say know your value, and then also value the people, places, things that make you feel valuable. So if you're a masculine, there might be a feminine involved, and you might see this person in a really high light. And if you're a feminine, it's about, being admired and loved and supported in a way that supports how you view yourself and what you know that you deserve. So I want to say don't procrastinate at this time. If there's any movement that needs to be made, do so. And know that like if you're leaving something behind and you feel like there are things that were positive about it, those things are going to remain with you. Don't think that you are losing anything. Nothing can be taken from you that is meant to be yours. And don't let impatience or a limited mind frame convince you of otherwise. This second pile is hitting the hammer on the nail. Sorry, can't read. Chance London, welcome to the chat. I'm glad that this is resonating. So we have the King of Swords, and this might be you coming through with being more discerning and logical at this time, refraining from giving the wrong thing attention is what I'm hearing, and or like refraining from being attention seeking, like remaining in a really high mind about things. And the King of Swords is like someone who could be a lawyer or a doctor who can make a little bit less of a emotional decision in difficult circumstances, right? So having that mindfulness, it can also turn, obviously every court card has its downsides, but here I think Spirit wants to remind you to enjoy the in-between, and as you're reaching for better in life, it's okay to have detachment and discernment and know that things will fall together when they're meant to. So be okay with what is at this time. So I want to say you're a very emotionally adept person, or you have high emotional capability, even if it doesn't feel like that in this moment, because you have to be so logical or detached. And I will say that this new phase will support you leaning more into your emotional body or creativity. Will there be more stress and competition in the future? Yes, there will be. And I think the difference will be is that you're practicing endurance and discernment. So it's really important to value the ability to set boundaries. And just know that you will be a lot wiser next time you meet whatever circumstance you're here for or this is resonating about. And you will almost you'll cater to your needs above all else, but also you will lead. You'll be a leader. So if there's other people involved, people will admire the way that you move through those circumstances or away from those circumstances. It's not always going to be seen as a bad thing if you have those boundaries. Especially if you're doing any like father healing at this time, continue to, embody that healthy, masculine, logical energy at this time, that detachment. All right, let's get some oracle, see what else Spirit wants to say. So I want to say this circumstance does require some carefulness, being careful. It doesn't seem like a bad thing. Just be careful, So the song that's playing now is 5D by Queen Herbie. So you might feel like a phoenix rising from the ashes. So this period might feel like a bit of a level up for you. And even if you feel like you have to lean into being that King of Swords, just know it's going to benefit your internal King of Cups. For some of us, like for us masculines or who identify as masculine, you will resonate with that message. And then if you're a woman, listen to this. It's like you having that discernment will attract emotionally adept or available people who have that who are masculine, if that's what you're looking for. So we have the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus from the problem back to love. So, and even in this artwork, it like almost looks like the beginning of time, like how the world was created. So I know it sounds like super deep and maybe corny, but it's like, get back to the truth, get back to the heart of the matter, especially when there are competitive spirits, energies, situations involved. It can feel very stressful, and that can take us to a really negative place. So I want to say, get back to the origin, get back to the beginning, remember why you started what you started, and hopefully get back to the center. Especially like this child and this child, they are different ethnicities. So if it has something to do with that, this person is an old person holding a child's hand. So if there's any divisive circumstances around you, remember that is the truth, is that love is the center and it's the only thing that really matters. So we have knowledge. Let me connect above and below. Let knowledge of my ancestors flow. So I want to say again, when you meet this situation again, will it happen in the future? Yes, it's gonna. But you will have the knowledge and you will feel that connection to source or your guides or your ancestors, and you will be well equipped, and you might actually lead others in that way. So, so then we have the mother, and I also talked about the father. So I want to say, tap in with your internal parents, regarding anything that feels it needs attention at this time. But some of us are mothers, or we may be thinking of someone who is a mother. I'll let that be what it is. Interpret how you must. And then we have, I'm not bossy, I'm the boss. So if you having to set boundaries or move forward is putting you in that energy of like, I'm coming off as bossy or detached or discerning, and that's rubbing people the wrong way, it's okay. So even this blah 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 by Kesha is playing, like it's okay to like be like, hey, I don't really need to hear what you have to say, and I get it, I understand. Be careful, but also at the same time, don't let anybody triangulate you or coerce you, manipulate you through their verbal. So I want to say you might be receiving something very soon. You might already know about this, and if you don't, well, now you know. Let's see. So this card says, make healthy choices. Have respect for your body, mind, and spirit. So if your guides are telling you, like, don't procrastinate, that is why. It's time to make better choices. So think of a question, and if there's anything you're questioning or that's still lingering, pause this video if you need more time. Think of a question and hold it in your mind. Your answer is not now, and it landed on the Mother card and the Empress card. So some of us are mothers, becoming mothers, and it is important that whatever you asked about, right now is not the time. So not right now, because I think there's something that needs to be let go of, or a door needs to open. There's something else. So I hope that this helped, pile 2. Let me know who this mother is. If it's you, if it's someone else. Are you self-mothering at this time? Or self-fathering? How does it go? Let me know. Okay, so let's move on to pile 3. Thank you, pile 2. Don't limit yourself, pile 2. I want to stress that. Do not limit what's possible at this time. Your angels are around you. Just know. All right. Every time, okay, I'm not gonna say every time, but like every time I use this, I am gonna say every time I use this Nightmare Before Christmas deck, I swear it's like always the same cards that come out. It's like not a lot of range here, but it's like maybe the same people are picking this pile or something. I don't know. We'll see. Hello, pile number 3. You chose the Nightmare Before Christmas deck, and I'm ready to get into your reading. You might be experiencing like ringing in your ears as confirmations when things are happening and you have a thought and your ear starts ringing. My ear just started ringing. The song that's playing is Far Away by A$AP Rocky and Yeba. So we have the Hangman. So I want to say there is some sort of habits or imbalances, and Spirit is making you aware of that through some sort of pause. and they really want you to shift your perspective so you can see something more clearly and have more moderation at this time. So if Spirit's putting you in a pause, it's so you will surrender and change your perspective. So if you feel like you've been spending more time in isolation, it is intentional because there is some sort of imbalance or lack of centeredness happening. And I think Spirit really wants you to indulge more into other things, if this makes sense, if this applies. Like, you might be fixating on one thing when you should be cultivating more than one thing. And this might have to do with your personality or your expression, your self-expression, or what you do. It's supposed to be way more dimensional and dynamic than it is in this moment. And so that's creating some sort of imbalance. The song that's playing now is Heated, Beyonce. So maybe if you needed to cool off for a minute, Spirit's putting you in a pause. And I think it's because they want you to be a little bit more dimensional. You have more sides to yourself or more things you can offer within this circumstance. So we have the Two of Pentacles. This is change. So there's some sort of lucky break or change happening in your physical reality. This is something you probably can't see at this time, or you might be hiding from yourself. You might be doubting it or like overthinking it. I almost said Mercury retrograde. So if you're feeling that chaotic energy within the planet Mercury, if you're feeling affected by the planets at this time, this is your confirmation. I'm not sure if that resonates, but I think that someone might not be seeing something clearly, and it's actually a very lucky change that's happening. So I think you are trying to create something in secret, or you have been for a while, and maybe people disrespect the process. And so that may frustrate you and make you upset, and it may make some sort of imbalance occur. So that's when Spirit's like, okay, time to hermit, time to isolate and pull back a little bit so we can see a different perspective. You are lucky. It is okay to create in secret, but like, don't doubt your process just because you may be the only one who encourages yourself or believes. So we have the Page of Presents. So this isn't a queen or a king of presents. This is a page. So, you really want to focus on whatever you're cultivating, learning, building up within yourself, and make sure that it has range. There's more than one side to it. And I think that's because you might have a specific vision in mind, and you will lose that vision if you keep second guessing yourself. You will start to become imbalanced, and there will be that lack of guidance or moderation. So it could be as simple as like indulging in the wrong foods, and instead of focusing on your health, like small slip-ups in your habits and routines, So I want to say fully believe, commit, be compassionate, be courageous, be passionate, even if you are the page and you have a big vision in mind, you have a big dream. I want to say believe in yourself. Embody the King of Wands, Be someone who has that sense of pride in who they are and what they love and what they do. And you may be someone who wants to give back to others, and it might seem silly, but I think all Spirit really wants is that you integrate everything that it really is, truly is, that will make it more authentic. And don't give in to the fear. Don't give in to fear. Okay, here we go. Let's get some oracle. So you might deal with some sneaky people too, and that kind of ticks you off a little bit because she's going off on this heated track. Okay, we're gonna take another one because that one came out in a different pile. Also, pile 3, make sure you're getting enough rest at this time. So if spirit is isolating you, it's like it's time to rest. Also, double down on naps and, watching Netflix. Get cozy, rest. This is the winter. We are meant to hibernate to some degree. Working, yes, but also resting. So we have the harvest card. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work bring me to harvest, let me receive my all. So I want to say, know that whatever you're manifesting materially or working towards is going to bring you the harvest that you're seeking. Or maybe you don't know that. Maybe that's something that you're hiding from yourself, like that you're going to be very lucky in it and attractive to some sort of harvest. So I want to say, don't be in denial. Share all of your gifts, I want to say. That's how you will receive your all. Don't fixate on one versus the other. Be a jack of all trades if necessary, if that applies. So we have the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus from the problem back to love. So this came out in another pile, and it sounds corny, but it's true. And really get to the heart of the matter. Don't be distracted. And that is probably why you go through fades of hermitude or solitude, is to get back to what you love, and also seeing the world clearly and seeing others clearly. And it's more difficult than you think, especially in these times. So we have treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. So spending time with your friends and family will help you embody the emotional depth, I want to say, that's required to continue being authentic and real. So that is a part of calling in whatever harvest you desire, and a part of doing whatever healing work is necessary at this time. Spending quality time with people you care about, and focusing on what really matters. So someone might be physically just spending time with their mother, and maybe nurturing them in return. And this could also be self-mothering. Some of us might also be mothers. So nesting, protecting the nest, and, maybe getting creative as well. I want to say too, for those of us who are becoming mothers or want to become mothers, remember that lust is deceiving. So your mother might remind you that, remind you of that, or you learned this from them in whatever way. So do remember that lust is deceiving. You don't want to create something out of imbalance or lack of discernment. So we have the offering. You will be receiving some sort of gift soon, or giving a gift very soon. The offering. Let's see if we can get more information about that. So maybe you already know about this offering or this harvest, whatever this gift is. So if you have any fears around embracing this, Spirit is reminding you that you are safe, and whatever you create in your reality or call into your reality is yours, and no one can take it away but the Creator. So don't be doubtful. I know it's easier said than done. Think of a question and pause this video if you need more time to think about your question. Your answer is not now, and I think it's because there's some more emotional depth, and this is around the ones that you truly love around you and that you care about, and seeing them clearly and connecting with them. I want to say as quickly as possible and as often as you can at this time. So I don't know what your question was, but the answer is not now, and it landed on treasure your loved ones. It is important that we love others deeply. So I want to say seeing people clearly at this time is really important. And rest. Not now is your answer. Comment down below a orange heart if this resonated to call in that harvest. And I almost said harmony. I like that. So know that whatever you are creating, studying, learning about is going to be harmonious because you took this pause, because you took a break, and because you shifted your perspective. And I know you will. Or you already are. Thank you, pile 3. Let's get into pile number 4. If you're still listening, pile 3, it's all about honesty, I want to say. So especially if you've dealt with, temporary people who are not honest, it is not a reason for you to be lackluster in that arena. The arena of honesty and authenticity. The song that's playing right now is Dog Days Are Over by Florence and the Machine. It's like some sort of remix though. We're not going to lose this light before this reading's over. Oh, I'm going to leave it in reverse. Alright. And there's that 7 of Swords again. Alright, pile number 4. Let's get into it. Hello, pile 4. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Like this video. It really helps push it to other people. Thank you for being here. You chose the Vision Quest deck. The song that's playing is The Dog Days Are Over by Florence and the Machine. So the first card that we have is the 3 of Earth. By the way, you guys have 5 cards in the spread, and obviously I always pull clarifiers and things like this, but everyone else had 3. So lately my pile 4 always has the most to say, and I'm pretty sure it's always the Vision Quest deck. So just know there's a lot going on here. We have the 3 of Pentacles, or the 3 of Earth, which is growth. The song that's playing now is Young and Alive. So I want to say you may be collaborating with new people very soon, and these people are very friendly and might bring out a very youthful side to you. And to get to this, if you're not there already, the advice is that you have to release whatever is in your current reality that isn't bringing you purpose or profit. And if this is already here for you, these new friendships or connections are reminding you that, especially within the realm of career or building and collaborating. Like, if we can't work together and it not bring me purpose, then it's time for me to let it go. And I think how you'll know the difference is, like, if you're working or collaborating with others and it brings you tons of anxiety, then you're probably not in the right space. It's your body warning you of that. So really pay attention to what you give time and energy and attention to, because it should support growth in your life, whether that be in career or materially or within friendships and relationships. So that is something to consider. I do see a lot of anxiety, but I want to say, if there are new people entering, it's okay to trust these people, especially if they give you that sense of purpose or growth or collaboration that motivates you, you know? So we have the Vision Quest. You might be a high achiever or someone who has big dreams and spirit. Anytime I pull this, it just like makes me think about how we are, given certain visions in life, things that we see super clearly for a reason. So don't limit that possibility or that dream or that vision, because it's yours for a reason. Like, keep it sacred, and it's okay to let go of anything that doesn't bring you purpose in this life. It's wasting your time at the end of the day. So don't feel guilty if you have to surrender something for something better. It's okay to clear space, especially if it's going to bring you closer to your vision quest. Things change, people change, If you can't embrace change, like, you're going to stay in one place and you'll never know, and you'll always live with that, that empty void there. So if your heart is pulling you in one direction, go towards that vision. Don't let the anxiety or doubt win. This Sagittarius moon is like, go, do it, be adventurous. It's like, it's really pushing people out their comfort zones. So we have the Three of Water, fullness. So I want to say, if you are looking for connections that are harmonious at this time, or people that you can collaborate with, and you don't feel like that energy is with you just yet, it's not supposed to be. And that might be hard to hear, not yet anyway. And then for others, maybe it's here, but you might not yet feel that sense of celebration for whatever you're creating. And that's okay. It's just not there yet. Enjoy the present abundance and the present fullness that you are receiving in this moment, the nuance, the subtlety. Because anything that you are clinging to or desperate for or obsessing over won't necessarily give you that sense of contentment later. Obsession usually is just a love and hate coin that just flips back and forth. So if you're looking for that sense of contentment, celebration, it's not here yet. For some of us, it's not here yet, and that's okay. For others, it is, but also Spirit is just reminding you that, don't cling to anything. Let it flow. Don't cling, just let it flow. So we have the grandfather. So I want to say you're healing some sort of ancestral patterns that might have to do with a grandfather, a father, the masculine lineage within your family, even if you're a feminine. So there is some really deep healing work that's happening, and it's going to improve the sense of leadership. It doesn't have to be necessarily your sense of leadership, but whatever you are working on communally or within friendship or work, even at the job. So there is some sort of energy of defeat that lingers with this grandfather energy, and that is being reversed with you. You are the one healing this grandfather energy, okay? You are bringing it back to life and giving it more sense of authority, true authority and true pride, I want to say. So the song that's playing now is Downhill by Drake. I don't know why I feel called to read these lyrics. So we might be too late. Chemistry's frozen. Feel like we disconnected and exposed. I can't remember when the last time did we feel familiar. So overnight, we tried. Okay, so if it applies, it applies. Downhill, Drake. So we have this Ace of Pentacles. So I'm thinking that someone's dealing with a work collaboration, or this has to do with your money in some sort of way. And there might be family circumstances, traumas, things like this that affect your coin, or you're noticing this pattern or habit. So continue to address any family matters that need healing at this time. And you might be drawn to another pile. So this pile might work best in union with another pile. But it's okay to be confident in this scenario, even if something feels like you don't, it might feel like you don't know everything right now. There also might be people involved that are trying to be sneaky around you and kind of take from whatever you're creating and collaborating on. And if that's not the case, maybe you've learned in scenarios where people were being sneaky, and it's okay to move beyond any toxic collaborations, especially if it has to do with work and growth. Okay, so let's get some oracle. So the fact that he's saying we tried, I want to say give yourself credit for trying. Even if something like the spirit is giving you a no right now, don't cling to anything right now. Don't try to force anything. Just focus on whatever healing work is necessary, even if it has to do with your personal family life, you know? Everything is so connected. It's more connected than you realize, right? So even if Spirit just wants you to flow, it doesn't mean that that sense of surrender is actually going to be way more beneficial. So don't be too controlling over your finances or whatever collaboration you are indulging in. And I want to say you may be becoming some sort of leader yourself. But you're like in a very beginning stage. Tell me you're ready. Tell me you're ready to walk away. Downhill. We're going downhill. So this energy could be like friendship. It could be relationship. But there's also this like work situation happening here with Pile 4. So we have be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. So authenticity is your key to success. I want to say at this time, I think that you deserve good collaborators, or you will have people you can trust and collaborate with. And your authenticity is required in order to align with that experience or to be beneficial within that experience. So we have good cheer. And it says, with kind heart and humor free, may good cheer rule, so mote it be. So I want to say there is some sort of good news within this reading, or it's on its way to you. So I want to say don't doubt that. So we have withdrawal, contemplation, and metaphysics. So again, sometimes the healing work is the magic. We have the mentor. So I want to say that you are someone who's very wise, or I almost said mental. I want to say mental. You might be a little mental, like mindful. So people might look to you within collaboration as a mentor. We have the pilgrim. So if you travel or you're living in a new area, it's important to study that area, study the people, get to know people, acclimate. And if not that, then this is something that you already do. You are very wise beyond your years because you're interested in people and you care about people. You're a bit of a pilgrim, and you understand people's like ancestry. Use that wisely. I think you do. And then we have the storm. So that downhill song. There's some sort of storm here. And whatever that is, it creates clinging. But Spirit's like, no, just be authentic and be ready to receive this good news. Or there is good news on the way. So you are the sustainer. You're really good at building. You're really good at what you're doing. And I think that you might just feel a bit overwhelmed. So I'm hoping that this message helps to calm you and to bring you that sense of groundedness. And keep healing that inner masculine within you. Even if you're feminine. Be confident, be courageous, be charismatic. So pause this video if you need a little bit more time. and be genuine, I want to say. Think of a question that might be still lingering. Your answer is it will be. So maybe not right now, but it will be. I want to say you might have a lot of like ancestral healing work to do, but your ancestors are with you. So that pilgrim card, it's really standing out. Like learn more, learn as much as you can. And especially about your environment or things that spirit might surface at this time or give you synchronicities around. It will make you a better leader within your community or within whatever workspace this is. So it will be, whatever it is, maybe not right now, but it will be. That was like a through message all the way through. Don't give in to fear. Don't give in to doubt at this time. Thank you, Pyle, for being here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below a lightning bolt if this reading resonated. I will see you guys in the next pick a card reading. Stay tuned for new videos. This is more than a pick a card channel, so we have lots and lots of other videos. Make sure you check them out. Like, comment, subscribe so you can be connected and in the know. I'll see you guys later. Peace.